Yes, no general manager in the association picked the Warriors to win a title.
Now, the Warriors are also with the Lakers. That one I didn't get. The Lakers at all. They had a great offseason.
Well, but
that one.
Are they better than Denver?
I think they can be with these additions. Are they better
than Phoenix?
I think they can be.
Okay, well, nobody thinks so. No GMs think so. Yeah.
But the games ain't played on paper, so we'll see. But Steiny, if I told you LA could get to the Western Conference Finals, or I mean, they already did that last year with the additions they made, would you would laugh at them winning it or getting to the finals? Like I don't.
Okay. I think you liked them last year too, right?
Yeah.
There you go. I just don't. I don't see it with the Lakers. But
and you damn sure don't see it with the Dubs.
I wouldn't say that. I'm open-minded to the Warriors this year. I'm skeptical as hell about their age.
Well, that's what word I should use.
Skeptical, very skeptical. But I also see there's going to be times when if they're healthy, they're going to be really hard to beat in the last 3 to 5 minutes of a game. I don't care if they go small. I mean, they might be like they got so much smarter as a team with Chris Paul.
Those are facts.
It's unbelievable. And Saric. Saric is smart, too.
Just got to stay healthy, man.
888-957-9570 is the number. Talk a little Warrior basketball. And I was wondering about this for the Warriors. Is the biggest worry of the Warriors their age? Is that their biggest worry?
No
age
doubt
/ health?
No doubt about it to me.
Not size.
Nope. And
not perimeter defense.
Not yet. And I'll tell you this. Last year, I don't think the reason they lost was age. It was what you talked about, connectivity, and all the drama they had to deal with and agendas.
Oh.
If you're right.
By the way.
Oh, no. What happened?
I guess you didn't see that article on Clay from Anthony Slater in The Athletic.
I was busy.
Oh, boy.
Give me something that you think will worry me.
Clay said, I was fried during the playoffs last year.
We all knew this.
Well, you said you didn't think it was age, and he just said it was mental and physical fatigue.
All right. Well, let me
do you think one of the reasons Clay may have been fried is because he's been in the league a while?
Okay.
Yes or no?
There's a percentage, but 90% of it is him not picking up that basketball for him to be fried.
He also clarified that.
Oh, whoa.
He was in shape. He lifted.
I don't like it.
He ran last summer. He did conditioning. He said he came into camp in great shape. He just hadn't played pickup. Huh. Interesting.
Well, me being a lifetime hooper, Steiny, that pickup is a big part. Like you can't fix, you know what I'm saying? You can't manipulate that. Now, I get your conditioning, but so what's he saying?
What he's saying is he didn't have the oomph left late in the season last year for whatever reason. He said he was mentally and physically fried. So he's got, and I'm sure part of it was the fact that last year's team wasn't together. Like, if it's not fun.
Well, his body he was jacking. So it wasn't like his mind was saying, hey, pass it to somebody else. You're fried. He was letting them fly. I believe that early a players only meeting, he was addressed by the shot selection. So even at the end, Steiny, he went down shooting not once during the season. Now, he felt that way because he's sharing it with us, but not once did he do something else because let me get it to somebody else. He still let him go. And in that playoff series against Denver, he let him go. As opposed to, you know what, I ain't feeling the best. I ain't got nothing left. Let me swing it.
You mean the Lakers?
Yeah.
Because
there was a stretch in that game. That game 6 down. The ball came to him like 6 times, and I think he made one it was like, oh boy.
You remember game 6?
I got it on the DVR still.
Why don't you watch that tonight? No, you won't, will you?
Go ahead.
Of course you won't.
I'm watching it now.
Don't watch that game, actually. Do not watch that game if you're a Warrior fan. There's no way you can watch that game and say, we got action this year.
Chris Paul wasn't on the court.
I don't care.
They grew up.
I don't care. That was one of the worst performances I've ever seen.
It was ugly early, and they came back a little bit.
Yeah. Function.
Man, they couldn't hit a shot.
That's because they were D'd up.
Man,
that game scared me. If I'm a Warrior fan. But that's just me. 888-957-9570 is the number. How you feeling about Klay Thompson at 4? And here's the guy I want to talk about, because we never talk about him. Steph Curry. What's the chef got in store for us? What do you think the chef's got in store for us this year?
See, when I say it, you're going to be like, oh, boy, you're in line to get autographed, but I don't care. I'm being real.
Sure.
If I saw Steiny, I expect what we saw the year after where he went for 30 after they lost to Memphis here in the play-in game, the second play-in game they lost after losing to the Lakers. I expect him to go just berserk. Remember the old video game, Berserk? So I think physically he has it in him, and he's going to look to put that ball in the hole more now than he ever has. Now, will that equate to wins? But I'm going to say 27 points a game, 38% at minimum from the three-point land. I'm going 6 rebounds and 4 assists. So 28, 6, and 4 for the chef. And I'm being honest, it could be more now that you got the smarts of Chris Paul, just looking for you, getting you the rock. And I'm going 37 minutes a game on an average. Because that's the number I'll get worried about if that goes to 34 or 33.
Wow.
What the other guys can do. Because, Steiny, we always talk about, you know what, Goo? The numbers are going to come down, and yet they just run him out there like he's 18.
Steph Curry last year.
Give it to us.
Averaged. I got to get my glasses.
Readers. I'm holding on. I need some.
Last year, Curry averaged 29.4.
Oh, well, damn. I'm good. I feel good about that. Okay.
Okay. And then 6 assists and 6 rebounds.
Take that to the bank.
Of course, you turned it over a lot, as always. But that's
from
okay.
3, what was his percentage from 3? Deep.
42.7.
Oh, my boy.
42.7. Let me get his numbers up here.
Yeah.
The year
Look at
after,
Evan. There's
63.
nothing there a stretch.
Interestingly.
Yeah, the only thing I'm sorry. The only thing that I would probably push back on would be the amount of minutes played.
You know what?
I don't think he's played
what
more than
was it last year, Steiny?
About 34.
Oh, he's never
35.
played 37 minutes.
I might have been off there.
That's not true. One year he played 38-2.
He was 24 years old.
Wow.
And it was his first year
back.
So
the last 2 years, what's the minute usage?
34.
All right.
He's been he's been in the 34-minute range the last 3 years, which is a good amount of minutes.
I cannot wait.
For what? A regular season where everybody mails it in?
Dude, they're playing Durant. Like, we're going to be able to taste the sauce Tuesday night, that Tuesday. Dude.
Durant won't even play in that game, I'll bet you.
Steiny,
These guys aren't ready by date.
The NBA is cracking down. There'll be no little girl with a sign crying and weeping saying, I wanted Steiny to play. That's over. Zion's playing preseason. Dude, did you see him let Banchero run right by him? Just Olay.
I'm kind of with you, 650.
I can't get to text line what they got.
I didn't understand those numbers either. That would have been a bad year for Steph. That's all. Because he averaged 29 last year, so 27 would be less.
Well, protecting myself.
38%, that'd be his worst field goal from 3 ever.
Well, that's what he shot 2 years ago.
Right.
So Goo's actually being conservative.
That's all. Trying to protect myself.
If he shoots 38% this year, they're not going anywhere.
I don't buy that.
Okay. They can get away with being less efficient with this team.
He won't do that, though. That was my floor. His ceiling is 40.
I never
41.
thought he would do it once, but he's already done it. Why would you say
but
it'll
he's
never
been in
happen?
the league umpteen
That's
years.
what I mean.
So that was an anomaly.
Okay.
But I was just trying to protect myself.
Of course. Yeah. Of course. And what mostly you're trying to protect yourself from is somebody getting to Steph saying, I think Guru may have criticized you.
Because it won't be us.
I think Guru may have criticized you.
Told you I saw him at the restroom. That's my dog. The chef.
I mean, I don't know what's more What's more
Man,
pathetic?
like, it could have been anybody, but it was Curry.
What's more pathetic?
Like, I was bound to, what up, dog? I was bound to see our folks.
What's more pathetic?
You were talking as usual, yapping your gums.
What's more pathetic?
Yeah, what's up, Goo? He didn't actually say it, but it was
Guru
good. What up?
sitting outside the bathroom like a puppy dog, waiting for Steph Curry,
and the door was
or
open.
Giants fans celebrating a Dodgers loss. Which is more pathetic?
The Giant fans celebrating.
I don't know.
How does that make you feel good about yourself?
Why does Steiny believe the Warriors have a better chance than the Lakers if they beat? I didn't say they had a better chance than the Lakers. The Warriors. I don't know.
I asked you something about winning the finals.
Yeah, I haven't. Yeah, I haven't.
So you got them in the same boat?
Who?
The Lakers and Warriors.
Yeah, pretty much. None of them
Warriors
are good
made
enough.
some moves.
None of them are good enough to touch.
Lakers have made some moves.
Yeah, I don't think any of them are as good as Denver right now, or even maybe Phoenix. We got to see about Phoenix. We got to assess the Phoenix Suns.
Mm-hmm. I watched that game. No, nobody. The big three didn't play for Phoenix last night.
Oh, get used to it. Regular season.
Zion
starting.
played though.
Oh boy.
Yeah.
I mean,
he didn't look like the sculpted dude that they were putting around. Or a couple months ago, I said he'd been in the lab. He looked like Gumbo Zion. So
just because a player says they've been in the lab, don't necessarily take their word for it. You got to be more skeptical.
No, they had a picture, but it could have been photo or AI.
See, here's the thing I can't. The incongruity is like you are smart. You are street tough.
Keep going, baby.
You are you know your way around the streets. You had a tough, you
it's getting harder nowadays, though.
Yeah, but you belong, and the streets taught you. You taught you, and
keep going.
I can't figure out how that same guy is so gullible. How's that guy so?
It was a picture. He
gullible.
He looked like Hulk Hogan.
Yeah, but how's a guy this tough and gets it so gullible when? Oh, hey, Mike Dunleavy said Poole will never be traded, so he'll never be traded. Well, Goo, sometimes these guys.
That
what do you mean?
That one did hurt.
What do you mean?
That hurt me.
Let's go to Daryl.
Oh,
in Oakland. What's up, Daryl? How you doing, man?
D.
Hey, good afternoon, guys. First off, I love the fact that I heard Steiny actually ripping Steiny. He said that, hey, the Warriors, I'm really skeptical at how good they are. And then the next sentence, he's like, gosh, they're going to win a lot of games because their IQ is so high.
They could.
That was kind
Welcome
of
to my world, buddy.
I love Steiny contradicting Steiny live on air. That was actually ridiculous. But anyway, what I really like about the Warriors is the depth of this team. And the reason is, I watched that preseason game, and I said, wow, this is Kuminga's time. And if you got all of these young guys, all of them have to play more minutes, and all of the veterans have to play 2 or 3 or 4 minutes across the board fewer. And that way, Klay Thompson's not going to get burnt out at the end of the year. And the young guys these young guys. Think about Moses Moody compared to Patrick McCaw. We had Patrick McCaw. I don't know, and that was the end of the bench. This year, the end of the bench is Moses Moody. How good is Moses Moody? How badly would other teams love to have Moses Moody?
Man.
We have to have these young guys play a lot.
Yeah, I'm with them. And I'm a Moody fan, Steiny. I've been consistent.
Daryl, I'm going to need you to understand.
2 Daryls.
I'm just going to need you to understand some nuance, please. Those things do not necessarily contradict each other.
Oh, what are you saying you were doing?
Yes. They are. Their experience could win them a lot of games. But I don't see them as a championship contender. I'm skeptical of that. That is the other thing he said.
Quietly, I know it's Warriors. Got to the conference.
You guys are
semis.
doing it again. You guys are doing it again.
I didn't see that.
Moses Moody is a nice little player, okay? He's not coveted by 29 teams in the league. Nice player. Come on, guys. Moses,
he can play. Sorry.
untradeable. Yeah, but he's untradeable. You got to take him off.
No, nobody said
he's
all that.
untouchable.
He's a player, though.
He's a rotation player.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You don't think a team like the Lakers, Clippers, even Denver.
He couldn't play on the Lakers. Who could he play over?
Vincent.
Gabe Vincent?
Yep. I'm worried about that.
Gabe Vincent,
I think he caught lightning in the bottle. I'm just saying Moses Moody he can play. I'm not a coach. I'm not going to say who he should play over. My fact is, the fact of the matter is, he's a piece. I'm not saying he's a superstar and all-star. And he's carved out a nice niche here, so this could be a big season for him.
But how's he going to get on the court more this year?
They're going to need him.
But how? Theoretically, they got deeper with Chris Paul. Now they got a guy, Chris Paul, is going to take Pool's minutes. Kuminga's going to play more.
Well, let's do the start. Yeah, no, let's just put real quick.
Go ahead. Go ahead.
I was going to say, let's talk about when he gets in the game. Because who's the first man off the bench if Paul starting?
Probably Kuminga.
Okay, so Kuminga, Looney.
Well, Looney's going to start the opener. Draymond if he's hurt.
Okay. Well, I was saying,
but actually, it says
healthy.
Draymond's going to be healthy.
I heard that.
Okay, so we just know who their top 6 are.
Okay.
Forget who starts who. So I'd say Chris Paul come off the bench first, and then Kuminga.
Gotcha.
Second.
GP2, or can that fluctuate?
Well, who do you want to play, GP2 or Moody?
See, that's what I'm like. It's all I think GP, dude, they're both. I like both, but Steiny Moody ain't. I think you look at him sometimes, he catches the ball. I could do nothing but pass. He can, not Durant. He's crafty enough. He's got some bounce, some athleticism to get his own shot. And now he's not even afraid to shoot the 3. So it ain't like he's just, you ain't got to guard him. That's all.
But they don't guard him because they can't. It's like the 49ers. They're like the Niners, and he's Juszczyk. Like, yeah, guess what? You can't pay attention to him all the time because they got so many more weapons. So you know what?
So you're saying that helps what we're seeing?
Oh, yeah. Yeah,
but then that's the whole Purdy thing.
I would disagree with you that he could get his own shot. I don't believe he can get his own shot. Not if he's being defended one-on-one.
Right.
But
we got to go.
We do have to go. And then
I think a lot of people would disagree with you.
Well,